Hi class, today's lesson is lesson 2-4. It's about equations and solutions. Purpose for this lesson is to determine if a number is a solution to an equation. Let's look at two definitions. So go ahead and turn to the back of your composition books as we write the two terms and their definitions. Equation. An equation is a mathematical sentence that shows that two expressions are equivalent. If you look at these examples, here we have 3 plus n equals 7. This is an algebraic equation. We have the expression 3 plus n, and then we have a 7, which is in itself an expression. Even though it's a single number, it's still considered an expression. Another example is this equation, 4 times n, 4n equals 8 plus 20. Here we have an expression, 4n, and on the other side we have an expression as well, 8 plus 20. Solution. Solution is the value of a variable in an equation that makes the equation true. Okay? So we're looking for the number that makes a particular equation true. If we look at this particular equation, 3 plus n equals 7, we can do this in our head. What plus 3 equals 7? We know that in this case, we'd have to have 4 to make that solution true. 3 plus 4 equals 7. That is a solution. Let's go to the next, or I should say the first example. Here we're going to determine whether the given variable or the value of the variable is a solution. Here we have the equation a plus 23 equals 82, and we're going to test out a equals 61. So what I'm going to do is copy down the equation, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a substitution. I'm going to substitute 61 for a. 61 plus 23. I'm going to put a question mark and an equal sign. Does it equal 82? Well, we'll see. 61 plus 23, I can do that in my head. That would be 84. Does 84 equal 82? No. So this answer, I should say, this value is not a solution for this equation. Another way to look at it is with these pan balances. If everything were equal and we had the correct solution, we'd have 82 on one side equals 82 on the other side. But up here we have an 84 on one side of the equation and an 82 on the other. It can't be a solution. So what it would actually look like if we were using these pan balances is this. They're not in balance. We have 84 over here, which is a bigger number than 82. They're not equivalent. They're only equivalent in terms of this pan balance when those two pans are level. We have 82 on both sides. Let's do letter B. 60 divided by C equals 6 for C equals 10. So here we're going to write the equation again. 60 divided by C equals 6. Then we're going to substitute 10 for C. So we're going to put 60 divided by, instead of C, we're going to put in the value of 10 to see whether or not this is actually a solution. So 60 divided by 10 is 6. Does 6 equal 6? Absolutely. So take this pan balance and if we were to weigh each side of the equation, so to speak, we would have level pans here. This would mean, visually, that we have a solution, that 10 is a solution for this equation. On second example, and before I give you the second example, we'll talk a little bit about the measurement that we're using. If you have a measurement in feet, you have to multiply by 12 to find the number of inches. In other words, 12 times the number of feet equals inches. For example, I'm 6 feet tall. So 12 times 6 equals 72. 12 times 6 feet equals 72 inches. So I'm actually 72 inches. This is going to come in handy when we look at this problem. One science book states that a male giraffe can grow to be 19 feet tall. According to another book, a male giraffe may grow to 228 inches. And determine if these two measurements are equal. So in one instance we have inches, in the other instance we have feet. We're looking to see if these books are saying essentially the same thing. So let's take a look at it. We're going to go with 12 times the number of feet, which is F, equals the number of inches. So here we have 12, substitute 19 times 19 in parentheses, and sorry about that handwriting, that looks like a warped 19. 12 times 19 equals 228. Okay. Now, if this were a solution, and I'm going to put a question mark because I'm not sure yet, if this were a solution, then this product, 12 times 19, should equal 228. And indeed, when you do the math, 12 times 19 is 228. Which means that we have a balance, which means we have a solution, which means both books are saying the same thing. They're equal. All right. Now, for you to complete the problem. Two problems. Tell which of the following is the solution of y divided by 2 equals 9. Is it y equals 14, y equals 16, or y equals 18? How do you know? And then you're going to give an example of an equation with a solution of 15. You're going to come up with an equation in which 15 can be a value and replace a variable. For instance, I'll get you started here, n equals 15 somehow, or you can make that any variable you want. And you come up with an equation where this will work. All right, we'll see you in class.